telling me to go in there. I now have figured out my lunch.
Hello, welcome to lift class. Probably just heard my son talking. He's now figured out his lunch. All right, we are going to start with a warm up. We're going to do lower body, then upper body, then core. So it's going to be a quick 30 minutes. I have a single heavy weight out for legs because it's going to be holding the weight in the opposite hand for the exercises for legs. So get something heavier. I have a 17 and a half. I would probably normally take like a 20 or 25, so think heavy for legs, and then moderate medium for upper body. And then core, we will be down on the floor. You don't need a weight or anything for that, unless you want a like 10-pound, 8-pound weight for crunches, but otherwise you don't need one. All right, so that's the equipment that you need out. So a variety of weights. I have 8s, 10s, and 12s, and then I have a 17 and a half for lower body today, but you can do a 20, 25, something like that if you have it. You may also use a kettlebell, because we're going to do one arm and hold it in one arm when we're doing the exercises. So you're welcome, if you have one of those, to use that if it's heavy, right? Okay, we're going to warm up and lift. You're playing your own music. Turn that off. This, turn that ring around. Okay, so watches can go to traditional strength training. We're going to be moving at a pretty quick pace, so heart rate will come up hopefully, right? And I don't remember what else I was going to say. Let's just work. Is it Friday yet? Because that's what I keep thinking is today is Friday, and it's not, but it probably should be. So we're going to start with squats, and then open up that chest. Squat, toes forward, tailbone back, open up that chest. Just warming up the legs. Are they tight and sore from the week? Mine were this morning. I started loosening them up and they're a little better. But squat, tailbone back, knees behind the toes, chest proud, shoulders over those hips, and then a big stretch and reach. And if you want to hold that stretch a little bit longer, you're welcome to. Water and a sweat towel nearby. Like I said, play your own music. It helps. I put music on really quiet in the background today because I'm done with my earbuds. Turn this into some alternating lunges. So we're going to come side lunge, step it in, side lunge, step it in, side lunge, you got it, step it in. You will see this come up again. So work on keeping those toes forward, tailbone back, push off your heel. Basically, I don't want you pushing off your toe. As soon as you push off your toe, you start putting weight forward into your knee. I don't suggest pushing off that toe, push off that heel. Use the back side of your leg and your rear. Taking this into a reverse lunge with a twist or a reach. So you can twist it or you can reach it. You may also do a little stretch. You choose which one you'd like, or maybe you want to do a little bit of everything. We got time. Just to try to get everything loosened up, find some balance. We will not be doing these today. Hooray! They're my least favorite of legs, lunges. Forward and backward lunges, split stance lunges. I don't like them. I'll do them, but I don't like them. Toes forward. No morning glories here. So straight spine, straight legs. Hinge forward, chest proud. Fingertips either at the forehead, by the ears or temples, or right behind your head. You can even put them on your hips. Feel the hinge at the hips. Stretch in the back of the legs, core tight as you squeeze back to center, fold and lift, fold and lift. We are gonna grab a dumbbell and we're gonna do some torso twists. So nothing heavy, something moderate. I'm gonna grab a 10. We're just gonna twist, partial turn. So that means we do not want to swing behind our back. We want to come just right down that midline of the body if we cut ourselves in half. The length of a toaster. All right, so it's trying not to swing behind you, lift that heel, core tight, a little twist, 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 twist. That weight is gonna throw momentum at your body. Your abs are stopping you from going further than a 180. Next up, side bends using a weight. Side bend, come back to center, switch sides. Side bend, stretch, come back to center, switch sides. So reaching, pulling, reaching, squeezing, coming back to center. We're not over rotating. Coming down, center, down, center. You got it. A few more here. Then we're going to get ready for our work. Like I said, legs first. We're going to do the right side, then the left side. And that's it. We're done. So that's why I'm telling you, grab something heavy. And we're going on to upper body. It's going to be a quick lower body. So get something heavy. We're starting with side lunges. You're going to take your right leg and step out. Your left hand is going to have the heavy dumbbell. You're going to keep your toes forward and you're going to step out to the side, stick that tailbone back, bend at the knee. Chest hinges forward slightly, but I still want your shoulders up. You push off that heel and come back up. We are going to be here for a minute. Then we head into a single leg RDL. And then we head into a curtsy. So everything's on the right. Ready, set, side lunge first. 1 whole minute here. So the weight comes right next to the calf and we rise back up. I want you to push off that leg, squeeze everything center right here. Core, legs, thighs, all of it. Push off that heel, stand up. Glute, hamstring, inner thigh as you squeeze into center. Stand upright. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Tall and upright. That weight just drapes down from your shoulder. Your arm is not moving. And you come back to neutral, squeeze that leg at the top. A few more reps here. 1 more. Set yourself up for REL. Kickstand the leg that has the weight in it, okay? Come forward mid-shin, drive up. Come forward mid-shin, drive up. So you do have a counterbalance here. Your body weight's in one leg and the dumbbell's in the other hand, or the kettlebell, whatever you're using. So you have to counter your weight. You're gonna feel lopsided. So if you feel like you are a little shifted, take both hands like this. Even out those shoulders. I catch myself doing that. I want like 5% of your weight in that foot, and I want the other 95 in that standing leg. Use the back of the leg and the booty to lift back up. Core tight. Do you feel that counterbalance? Do you feel the back of your leg and your booty working? I need you to contract and squeeze if you're not. Heading into a curtsy. Stay on the same leg. Take the other leg back. The weight stays here, and it comes right down to mid-calf. We curtsy, bend, and stand. Push your foot into the floor. Wiggle your toes, and stand. Thank you. Everything should be warm. We should be feeling these. Even if you weren't using a weight, you still would feel these because we isolated this side for 3 minutes. Okay, when it's all said and done. Whew. Breathe. Our rate comes up because we're using big muscles in our legs. Big muscles need a lot of blood pumping to them. So as soon as we start using them, Our body signals, we gotta breathe. All right, pause. Set yourself up for the other side. Now, if you had a really heavy weight, your forearm is probably dying, okay? So if you need to drop it and pick it up in your set, that's fine, but keep going, okay? A lot of times with legs, I end up putting on a weighted vest because my forearm grip isn't as strong as my legs. But we do have to build our forearm grip. So we'll keep doing it. We'll keep working. We're going side one, other direction. All three exercises. Ready, set, go. Toes forward, push up, drive through that heel. Sink your butt to the back corner. Okay, this is not a fold forward and then back up. This is a bend at the knee, booty back. Your torso takes a natural shift forward, but it is not the main mover here. That leg is doing the work. Toes forward, check them. Core tight, squeeze that inner thigh as you step together. Lots to think about here. Outer thigh, butt, inner thigh, calves, core, feeling it all. This leg over here, it's just like my balance leg. It's really not feeling anything. Everything is isolated on this side. Set yourself up for your one leg RDL. Come down mid-shin, rise back up. Fold in half, proud chest, flat back, proud shoulders. Hinge at the hip, so now we do the fold at the hip. Now the torso is moving, okay? Slight bend in the knee, using the back of the leg and the booty to pull yourself back up. If you would like to try floating that leg, you are welcome to. I forgot to tell you to do that on the other side, but you are welcome. Float the leg and work on balance. Otherwise, 90–95% of the weight here, 5% in that other leg. Counterbalance, even yourself out. Squeeze. I love this single-sided work, especially with the weight in the opposite hand. I love it. It's great. Curtsies are next, so we're stepping behind. Weight comes to the mid-shin, mid-calf. Pushing that heel rise up. Bend the knee, stack the shoulders over the hips. This is another one of those. The torso doesn't move. It is a bend in the knee. Sink back with the butt. Rise up, tap. Isolate the muscles in your standing leg. Back leg's there for balance. My arm drapes down from my shoulder, it's not moving. The only thing I'm doing is turning the weight parallel and then parallel to my body. Parallel to my leg, the only thing. And you don't even have to do that, that's just a natural thing for me. But if you can just come here, that's fine too. Okay, one more. Moving on, woo, upper body. How'd that feel? Did you use the right weight? Okay, we've got a little bit of a break to get ready for our upper body sets. We have 4 exercises. One's a combination, and we're gonna go 45 seconds of each one. We'll do 2 exercises back to back, take a 30-second break, do the next 2 exercises back to back, and then repeat the whole thing. So our first exercise, I'm gonna grab a 10 for this. We're going palms up, diagonal lift, just to shoulder height. Toes forward, core tight. You need to stagger your stance. Go ahead and begin. You're taking a diagonal lift. Slight bend in the elbow. Coming up, hopefully with the dumbbell, to about shoulder height. This is what I don't want to see. I don't want to see you twisting your body, okay? It's a lift of the arm, your body stays center. Try to neutralize your center, get it real tight, okay? And just lift the arm. You need to lighten up the weight, lighten up the weight. Like I said, I grabbed 10s, and I'm okay with it. It's a diagonal lift. just kind of across the body. Next up, we're going into upright row. So flip the weights around, elbows lift, and then you lower. So we're lifting with the tops of our shoulders. We're standing nice and tall. Weight straight down, straight from my wrists. So I'm not hinking or doing anything with those wrists, okay? They just droop, they hang. If you need to do this with one weight, you do it with one weight, okay? Think of this as a tractor pull. That's what we used to call it in the 90s, I think. Tractor pull. All right, so that was the tops of your shoulders. Take a break. We're going to curl, full curl, bend over, reverse grip row. Curl, bend over, row. Pull, 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 pull. Okay, we have 45 seconds of that. And then we're going into a reverse press, reverse grip shoulder press, okay? So I'm gonna pick up, I'm gonna stick with my 10s for this. Okay, so curl, bend over, squeeze the blades together, row. Curl, bend over, row. Curl, row. You should get a really nice squeeze between those blades. Squeeze the butt as you stand, core tight as you curl, core tight as you pull. I might switch out my weights for my shoulder press, we'll see. For the amount of time that we're doing this, the 10s feel pretty good. Last one. All right, headed into a reverse grip shoulder press. So yes, we're staying right here and we're pressing overhead. Super different feeling. I lightened up big time here. I'm at 8s right now, okay? So even 5s would be good. Try to keep the shoulders down away from the ears. Tendency is to want to creep them and press. Keep them down. Shoulders down, arms straighten and lower, nice, slow and controlled. That reverse grip definitely changes things up. All right, that is upper body. Pause. Adjust, breathe. We're doing it all over again, okay? So, back to those lifts. Did that weight feel good? Stick with it. If you need to switch heavier, lighter, switch it. Upright rows. All right, then we'll take a break. So 2 moves. You're doing awesome. You're doing good. Cool moves, right? I think so. Cool combinations. Very different. All right, back to our diagonal lifts. Ready? Set, palms forward. Cross the body. Bend that elbow slightly. Okay? Try to keep your shoulders facing me or whatever direction you're facing. Okay? Keep your hips in line with your shoulders. There is no twisting of the torso, it's just your arm. Where do you feel it? Everywhere. It's about everywhere in that arm, okay? I feel it in my shoulder, my chest, my bicep, my tricep, even my back stabilizing me. So this is a multi-muscle movement. Headed into upright row, so flip it. Take your elbows about shoulder height, maybe higher. Some people can get their elbows up a little higher and that's fine. Just get your shoulders out of your ears. I've seen people get their elbows up here, but then their shoulders are like a turtle shell. So please be mindful of that. Okay, tops of the shoulders working, back of the shoulders stabilizing. I like to take the weights to about the midline of my chest and let those shoulders do the work. Okay, pause. We've got a rest, so shake it out, roll it out. I mean, if you don't want to take your rest, hop down into a plank and then get back up or do some push-ups, okay, if you don't want to rest. And then we're we're gonna stand up and do our curl row, then our presses, okay? So again, listen to your body, what weight felt good last time. Could you go heavier or lighter, okay? I am going to stick with what I got. Now I'm gonna switch to 12s for my curl row. Ready, set, curl, bend over, row, curl. The times were challenging, however, I know that I can do heavier right now. Why not? After we're done with these two moves, we head into core for new challenges, right? Curl, bend, row. Curl, core tight, bend, row. Blades together in the back. All right, if you need to switch out the weights, we're coming into reverse grip shoulder press. So the weights are right in front of your collarbone. You press and straighten and come back. This challenges my grip for sure. Core is tight. You need to kickstand the leg, kickstand. Tilt your pelvic towards your chin. Seconds. Last rep. All right. Weights can come out of the way. I'm going to keep a 10 and an 8 for our core. You can use a weight or not. We're doing a weighted sit-up if you like, and then a leg drop. And we're doing it in ascending reps for 2 minutes, and then we'll do descending reps for 2 minutes, okay? So, 1 crunch, 1 leg drop. 2 crunches, 2 leg drops. The crunch that I'd like you to do is this crunch, then your leg drop, okay? If not, a crunch here, and then your leg drop, you can even bend your knees. Let's go. Crunch, leg drop. Crunch, crunch, leg drop, leg drop. So that was 2. Now I'm going for 3 of each. You're on your own counting. If you need to, cover your lower back, bend your knees, okay? I gave you permission. Another option would be to not use a weight, okay? And then put your hands underneath those sit bones to get that lower back on the ground and do the leg drop, especially as we increase the number of reps that we're doing, okay? So that is up to you. If at any point you need to bend your knees or put your legs down, I give you permission, okay? So it could look like this if you need to. You'll just be switching. We got another minute yet to go, so we got time for you to do the switches. Head, neck, and shoulders can come off the ground during those if you need an extra challenge. What number are you on? We got 20 seconds left. So I want you to keep going. This is number 7 for me now. We'll try to get 7 crunches in before the clock. All right, go ahead and pause. If you need more time to finish off, you have 30 seconds of rest. If you want to finish off the set you just did, cool. And then we're going to do it again. What number did you stop at? That's the number you're going to start at. We're going to do the same thing, except we're going to go in descending order. So I stopped at 7. I'm going to just do 7. And then I'm going to do 6, and then I'm going to do 5, and then I'm going to do 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. Got it? Okay? Here's what you're going to do too. What number did you get to? Go in reverse. Okay, cool. 5, 4, 3, 2, Reach for those toes. Or reach for the ceiling if you have a bent knee there, okay? Head, neck, and shoulders can come up if you're looking for an extra challenge here. Whew. Small, quick breaks to adjust if you're doing it without a weight. Breathe. Do you feel this in your hip flexors? Yes, you will. And when you feel it in your hip flexors, I want you to squeeze your abs even more. So you're taking it out of your hip flexor, okay? Use your abs. Right here, pull with that lower belly. Oh, I didn't descend so well. Maybe I'm getting tired, I don't know. You have 30 seconds left. So clearly, if you picked a number and you don't get there, by the end, you could finish. Maybe I'll finish, I'm gonna try. Whew. Oh, I didn't finish. I'm on number 2. I gotta do 2 and then 1. I'll finish it when we're done here, right? If you want to finish, otherwise we're gonna cool it on down. Whew, good job today. So this was a quick lift. A quick lift. You guys, lifts don't always have to be super long as you're going pretty heavy, okay? They can be really effective and it can be a great workout if you're using the right weights, okay? So let's go ahead and take it to our side. Let's get those hip flexors stretched out, so heel to the butt, hamstring, quad stretch here first to start. Knees are parallel. Okay, you can either keep that bottom leg straight or bend it. Take your heel to your butt. You want to extend a little bit more, get that hip flexor, almost like that scorpion. Extend your knee back a little bit. And then roll over and do your other side. Whew. Tomorrow is kickboxing class, so tomorrow we will shake up whatever we did today. We'll loosen up the shoulders, loosen up the legs. We will keep engaging that core. Oh my goodness. Core to force kickboxing is all about taking it from your center out, from your core. It's going to be awesome. This was the one I did 2 weeks ago that I put on a replay last week for you. We're doing it again, okay? It's challenging. It's draining for me. So hopefully it's draining in a good way for you too. All right, go ahead and reach back a little bit extra with that hip flexor. And then, let's rock ourselves up to sit. Reach forward and get those hamstrings stretched out. Chest towards the knees, nose towards the toes. Can you reach your toes? Can you reach your feet? They're tight right now for me. Take a nice deep breath. And as you exhale, melt a little bit closer to those legs. I liked today. I hope you liked it too. Those were good combinations of everything. I liked it all. Okay, hopefully it was a little different for you than what we normally do. Go ahead and figure 4. Open up that hip. Remember, we did legs with that glute and hamstring. A lot of glute and hamstring. a lot. The only thing that we really didn't focus on today was push-ups, like the chest. We did every other muscle group. Oh, I'm sorry, we didn't get the triceps. So a little bit in that diagonal lift, we had chest and triceps a little bit, but you can always go and do some more triceps and chest work if you'd like. Push-ups, tricep kickbacks, or tricep push-ups, you're welcome to. Push-ups were originally in it, and I changed it to this lift instead, so we didn't have to get up, down, up, down. I know, you're welcome. All right, let's go ahead and open up the chest, roll the shoulders down and back. This will open up the shoulders for us. It's not just about the chest, it gets your biceps and your shoulders as well. all of this is connected. So when it's tight, we got to get it all stretched out, right? All right, and then let's go ahead and drop an arm and a shoulder down. It's your tricep, your shoulder, your bicep, stretch out your back. Switch and do the other side. Thank you so much for lifting with me today. If you want to go back and repeat anything, go ahead and repeat a few sets. Either go back and rewind it or just go and count out 10 to 16 reps of each exercise and enjoy, okay? If you need just a little bit more. If you want to finish off that core, finish off that core. I will see you back here tomorrow. Inhale, exhale, all the positive energy in, all the good vibes of the weekend on its way. We have, I always call Thursday Friday Eve, so have a good one. I'll see you back here tomorrow for kickboxing. Good job, you guys.